Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Meyer lemon olive oil zucchini bread. To start this dish, we need to grate up 2 cups of zucchini, either on the larger soles of your box grater or in a food processor or whatever you have on hand. This ended up being about 1.5 of my little zucchini here. Just being careful not to grate my hand, as I tend to do on box graters. Don't forget to go in there and pull out any of the zucchini that's stuck inside. And we can go ahead and set that aside. And then in a large bowl, we're going to crack 2 medium-sized room temperature eggs. We're going to build a nice little batter here. You should be preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit as well. We're also going to add a 1/2 cup of olive oil. It's going to add a nice richness. We're going to zest 1 whole Meyer lemon and also squeeze in the juice. If you can't find Meyer lemons, just use regular lemons. It'll still be just as delicious. We're going to give this a nice little whisk, 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 just to start combining this together. And now we're going to add 1 cup of white sugar, giving that another little whisk, before adding in 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, whisking again, and then we're going to sift in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I like to sift it just to get out any large lumps. Once all our flour has sifted in, we can start folding this into our batter. So at this point, switch over to a spatula. It'll be a lot easier. We just want to mix this until all that flour has absorbed all of our liquids and you don't find any hidden flour pockets. That's why I like using a glass bowl when I'm making a batter or a dough, because you can check. So once that's all incorporated, we can tip in our 2 cups of grated zucchini, along with 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds, because lemon and poppy seed, they just go hand in hand. We're going to fold this together as well until all the zucchini is incorporated throughout our batter. And this is smelling really lemony bright and delicious. Now to bake this, we need a 9x5 loaf pan. I've just greased this and lined with a little parchment paper. And we're going to tip in all of our batter. Now this is going to bake in the oven for 1 hour, or until a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. Just going in with a spoon to smooth out the top, and into the oven it goes. Now after an hour, we can pull this out and let this cool in the pan for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we can take this out of the pan, hopefully more gracefully than I did, and let this cool completely. We're going to glaze this, so we don't want the glaze just dissolving right into our loaf. So we can set that aside while we make our glaze. So to 1 cup of powdered sugar, we're going to zest in 1 more Meyer lemon and also add in the juice of 1 more Meyer lemon. We're going to add a pinch of kosher salt to bring out the sweetness and mix that up until it's well incorporated. Once our loaf is cooled, we're going to drizzle this all over the top. And I did go in and scrape up anything that fell through the rack and drizzled that on top as well. This will solidify as it cools down. Now let's see what it looks like on the inside. See all these little bright pops of green from the zucchini. This is looking beautiful. Now to serve, I'm just going to put it on a little plate. And we can go ahead and give this a taste. It smells very beautiful and bright and lemony. And the crumb on this is tender and lovely. You can taste that brightness of the lemon. You get that vegetal nuance of zucchini. I love this with a little butter. That glaze on the outside adds a little sweetness to this as well. And you get those little crunches of poppy seed. And this is absolutely delicious and delightful. But there it is. Meyer lemon, olive oil, poppy seed, zucchini bread. I really hope you all make this in your home. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you again, and until next time, happy cooking, or in this case, baking.